Morning, everyone. It's Wednesday morning, the 28th, and I remind everyone that today is a Fed day. So we have a decision at 2 o'clock, which will probably be unchanged, and then we have the press conference at 2:30, which I'm sure will rile the markets a bit. I haven't seen the mortgage apps yet, and the other information that's due today: international trade, retail inventories, and wholesale inventories, all coming later this morning. Okay, I'm going to keep this short because there's really not a lot to tell. The earnings have been exactly how the earnings were expected. The action in the stocks, however, has not. Apple beats record numbers. Stock is down $1.50. Microsoft beats big time. Numbers last night sent the stock down about $10 to 278 and change, 3.5% lower. And this morning, it's up 4 of those back. Google up 46.55. Visa down 268. Boeing this morning up 8.22 on their numbers. McDonald's down a quarter. Pfizer up 23 cents. So not a lot of action there. The chart on the screen this morning is Bitcoin. And after yesterday's quiet day, inside day, down almost 1,600, I was kind of concerned about the fact that in order for us to continue higher after a breakaway gap, we'd have to see a higher high and a higher low, and that's exactly what we've gotten. Yesterday's close at 37,890 was never even an issue. We were higher. We didn't leave a gap from yesterday's range, but we did leave a gap from yesterday's close. As I said, the close was 37,890. Today's low is 38,150, and the high is not only higher than yesterday's high, it's also higher than the recovery high from 2 days ago at 40,580. Today, the high has been 40,940. I mean, that's not terribly meaningful on a percentage basis, but for the chart, higher highs and higher lows is significant. And also, I want to correct something from last night, not a correction, more of an omission. I had a chart up on the screen and never referenced it, and that was the lumber chart. And the lumber is probably testing, I'm going to say testing about 550. Yesterday, it closed limit down $42 at 582, broke back below the 5-day moving average. Although that 5-day moving average is up, we're still headed lower in the 20-day, but the fact is we seem to be trying to flatten a little. The rate of decline is not as great, and as you can see, the 20-day moving average is also right practically on the downtrend line, the top of the channel. So we hit the bottom of the channel here. That's a little better. We hit the bottom of the channel there, and I'm assuming that we're going to try and hold that area. Housing numbers yesterday were negative. The housing sales numbers from the day before yesterday were negative. Case-Shiller showed housing prices up 17% on a year-over-year basis. FHFA showed them up 1.7%, but that was on a month-over-month. So that's not apples to apples. So we'll have to see how this goes. As far as the other futures, the gold is basically unchanged. The oil is up $0.50. Gold down 130, really not terribly meaningful. The futures are higher this morning, although it's a pretty interesting mixed today because we have Boeing up 822, which is the equivalent of about 40 or 50 Dow points, and the Dow's implied open is only up 17. So not a lot there. The NASDAQ is due to open up about 64, which is pretty decent considering the diversity in the aftermarket action on all of those earnings. And let's see. So S&P up about 5, Dow up 16, NASDAQ up 60. All right, everyone, have a good day and be careful out there. Oh, by the way, we wrote yesterday afternoon the Hess 80s against our 77 and a halves. We got $1.10 for them. Hess reported and is higher today by 94 cents, back to $75. That was pretty much a given since we went ahead and wrote against it. If we hadn't, I'm assuming it'd be down about $2. All right, everyone, have a good day and be careful out there.